Welcome to the introductory tutorial for MotoBlog, a photo-rich blog site for Joomla 3. And MotoBlog is based on the latest rage in blogging. It comes from motorcycle enthusiasts and a GoPro. Many motorcyclists are putting their GoPro on and getting out on the road and blogging live. So you can go to YouTube and just look up MotoBlogging if you don't know what it is, and watch a lot of cool videos of people riding and talking. So this template was based on that idea, but of course it is a Joomla template, so it can be used for just about anything. So let's jump in and take a look at it. So here in this style, we have our nice little hero image here with the about. We scroll down and then you've got some hover effects here, and if you didn't notice that, we've got this nice image here that scrolls and then becomes fixed as you scroll up. And then we've got the scroll to reveal, bringing these images text in on top of it. And we go down here, we got a couple ads, we have a little more here, and then we've linked this YouTube player here. This is our YouTube playlist wall to a motoblogger's site, so we can go ahead in his YouTube channel and you can watch all these videos here. Then down here on the bottom we have some more scroll to reveal effects, your social networking, subscribe to the newsletter here, your bottom menus, and the footer. So let's scroll back up and let's check out some of the other styles here. So on style 2, we've gone ahead and we've made this a fixed width template. And as you see, we have a nice little animation going on here of this exhaust. This is actually a GIF file. It comes with the template. In the documentation, we've gone ahead and listed right where we got that from. So if you want to get it and edit it, it was a movie and became a GIF. So as we scroll down here, we see the text goes away here as you scroll. You've got your about here. Same thing going on here. Down. Everything's the same except for some background images in your color. And we've got the logo here that scrolls in like that when you scroll. And let's take a look at the menu real quick, because this is a whole new menu system for us. Before we had a JavaScript MooTools based menu, and now this is actually a Bootstrap menu and with CSS3 effects. I'm going to go into that in the administration video. I'll show you a little more about the menu here as we move on. So let's go ahead and check out style 3. And so this is our blue color. Basically the same except for our accent color. A few image changes. And for the fourth style, a little more monotone here, and we did change the image. Again, this is a video that was turned into a GIF. It's fully optimized, so it doesn't have any lag time on the browser. And as we scroll down, we've got white here with a little background. The same stuff here. And we get down another image and our bottom menus. So now let's move on and check out some of the other stuff we have here. So we've got our J content. Here's your standard article page. We went ahead and wrapped the details area here. You've got a nice little drop down here for your print and email. As we scroll in, we've got a video here from the Death to Stock Photos, and we've got a photo gallery using our JoomlaXTC image gallery. And you'll see right here, this article was created with a WYSIWYG editor. So everything right here is editable by you or your client without knowing any HTML or markup. This does require some HTML and markup, but we created a module for it, and it's using the load position. And the load position has been in Joomla since the beginning, mostly, and you just had to put the tag in to load the module position, but now there's a button for it inside the WYSIWYG editor, so it makes it easy for you or your client to go ahead and add a module position inside your content. So let's go back to style 1 now as we move on, and let's look at the blog. So we have our standard blog here, and what we did on this one is we did a little bit of the left, right, left, right, left, right for the images for this blog. So we have a little left, right variance here. And as you see, when you hover over these images, they go a little opacity and turn the background color of the base color of the template. So we also have a 2-column blog here, and this 2-column blog, same thing. In the 2-column blog, we're using different size images, more squared, so looks nice. You've got your breadcrumb down here, and then we have our cascading grid. And what the cascading grid does is it does not render the standard rows and columns that Joomla has. In a standard Joomla content, you would have a problem showing a large image here and a small image, because the size of this whole content would be the same size over here and over here. So you'd have a big gap here. So what we did was we made this just column based, so you can have multiple images and they stack, and you could have different size images, and it's kind of like a mosaic layout, but it's, or a masonry, but it doesn't do the automatic moving around with the JavaScript that you might be used to with a masonry. Then we've got our featured, so we have our featured right, and this features the right article large and then the small articles, and you've got more articles down here. And the featured center, same thing, but with a feature in the center. Featured left. And then we have our photo gallery. And the photo gallery is using our JoomlaXTC image gallery plugin. All you have to do in the article here, this is just a Joomla article. You'll see that these pop up, and you can scroll through them and close this. But in the article, you just put the tag for gallery, and then the folder name in your images folder that you have your images in, and then you close the tag, and it automatically pulls them right here. And that's a plugin, and you can set the size and how many columns and many things inside of the plugin. So let's check out the FAQ. This is an FAQ layout, so if you have a frequently asked questions, here's a question, here's the answer. It could also be used as a blog, however you want. And down here at the bottom, we're using that module where we have the video and the image gallery. And then we have pricing tables. These pricing tables are just a category view, and we've shown you how to do this. It's just a special content override, and you can make nice looking pricing tables right with the Joomla content. Then we have our staff blog here. These are the staff members, and here's the social networking. And again, this is just a override to the standard Joomla content that you can select from the menu manager inside of Joomla. Then we have our basic J stuff, the login form. Login form is styled here. We've got the base color on the button. And then we've got a search, wrapper, 404 page, your standard contact form. And then let's look at the layouts here. If you're familiar with the JoomlaXTC templates, you know that our templates are based on regions. So let's look at the layout here, and I'll explain for you what's going on here. Okay, this top area here, this contains the logo, your top, your menu bar left, menu bar right, your top right and top left. This is in the layout file, and it's not a region. It's always going to be there. Then you've got your region 1. Your region 1 includes your inset, your top modules, and then style modules here. These style modules only show on a particular style. So if you're using style 1, then you're going to use the style 1 module. If you're using style 2, you can use style 2. This allows us to do different things like put in a background video on style 2 but not have it on style 1. So this is all contained inside of region 1. So let's go back here and look at the home page, and we can see that right here, this is region 1. This is our background image behind, and then this text is in region 1. So the about area here is in region 2. Region 3 is the component. The component's not shown on the front page, so automatically this is going to be region 4 here with our Deluxe News Pro. And the Deluxe News Pro takes up all this area. So it's just pulling in Joomla content articles here. And then we've got our ad, then we have a more area. So it just goes down the list like that. So what you're available to do is, in the template manager, you can go in and you can change the position of the regions. And this works really well when you're doing site prototyping, or let's say you build your site and you look at it and say, well, what would happen if I moved this content up or this content down? So instead of having to do the labor of going in and moving module positions and setting that all up, you can just do it really quickly in the template administrator. And we've given you a demo here on the front end. So we've got our full layout, and this uses all 12 regions. Here's a layout 1 using all 12 regions, but what happens in this one is we've got region 7 here instead of region 4. So you've got your get connected. Then we have region 4 here as you scroll down, and then the video here. So that's one layout. Then we have another layout here, layout 2, where we take out the user 2 and we move it down here. And then layout 3, we move the video up here. So as you see, it's a very useful thing, and you can actually do this per style, so you could have different home pages with different layouts. It's all set up inside of the template manager. So let's go back to the menu here before we get done with the introductory tutorial. I'm going to go back to the full layout now. And right now, you see we've got a 2-column menu here. The template allows for multiple columns, 1 to 4 columns. So let me give you an example of the 1 column real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and here and refresh. And now we have a single column with our nice drop downs. And in the following video, the administration video, I'm going to go a little more into this and show you how this effect of the slide down, we have over 33 CSS3 effects that you can use to do awesome animations for the menu. And I hope this has been helpful and you've enjoyed the introductory tutorial, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.